Well, Zach, you were about to tell me how you're going to do all this, and you've mentioned before something about a value stream map and the X matrix and the 10-month model.
That's right.
Can you put all that together for me?
The value stream map is an event that we do at your company. It could be 3 days. It could also be up to 2 weeks. But the exciting thing is it's going to be your numbers, your products, talking to your people and your processes. If we engage with a 2 week period, we're most likely going to show you millions of dollars to take out of your business. That's definitely our goal.
Millions.
The value stream is going to have all of your inventory types and valuations. It's going to have your OEE on your equipment, the uptime of your equipment. We can look at your capacity and the interval of how long it takes you to run through your products. We can look at waste streams like overtime, spare parts, and things like that. But our goal is very much to understand where you are currently, build a future state, and then really a plan of actually how to get there. Now, for the ones that are transactional in nature that don't have any widgets, then what we're going to do is a very similar assessment. Our goal is to find millions of dollars, but typically we're going to be looking for your Qs. That's really where work stops, if you think about it that way. We're going to look for training inadequacies. We're going to look at overtime, things like that, as well as your main resources. And obviously our two focus on our patent, the utilization of a computer user, as well as the distance across those users. Those are some of the things we're going to look at as far as your value stream map. Now, the X matrix is exciting because a lot of times the only person that knows the strategy is the CEO, and very rarely effective at communicating that outside of the boardroom. So the X matrix is really your plan. And so on the south side, we're going to allow you to actually develop 3 to 5 year goals that put your company breakthrough as far as your competition. We're going to guide you through how we would strategically use a Shingo model to actually show how to actually internalize continuous improvement and engage your employees. And then the north side is really your AIPs, and that stands for annual improvement priorities, or the big projects. So if you can envision the matrix, the south side, your large goals, the north side, the big projects of what is going to actually convey you to those goals. And then on the east side, we have the bowlers of how you measure the success every month, as well as the champions that are actually going to sit on those AIPs and make sure that you're successful. So that's really the value stream map assessment. Also includes the X matrix as far as a strategy on one page. And the last part is really our 10-month deployment model. And so because we can use your numbers, we'll actually tell you what events we're going to use, where the money's going to come from, and also how we're going to engage your employees.
Wow. So you actually use our numbers in our setting, and you're talking about real bottom line savings, both in time, productivity, and money.
That's right. I was in with a client, and we did a value stream map. And the first couple of days, he got really defensive because we kept on asking the questions that he couldn't answer about really lack of uptime equipment. And the second day he came in, and he actually brought his supervisor with him. And his comment was, "I took such a beating yesterday. I had to have someone else to come and share with a beating, in the next day." And this gentleman was a real tall supervisor. And I turned to him and I said, "Gerald, what do you think we should do as far as our plans to go forward?" And it was a long pause. And then he said, "Well, actually, no one's ever really asked me what I think we should do." And so I just simply said, "Gerald, that's going to change today." And we began to really engage him as really his intellect and his experience. I think he'd been with the company 10 to 15 years. And so the other part of that story was, within 9 months, the same supervisor, the plant manager, came to me and he said, "Zach, I just realized that I'm sitting in the future state. We did the current state value stream map, we did the future state value stream map, and I just recognized as I pulled that map back out, we vacated 2 buildings, we're bringing product back from China, our distances traveled or have incredible improvements, and we really were able to execute what we actually planned out." And that's very exciting for us to do.
One of the things that we say a lot in coaching is that nobody knows the job better than the person doing the job themselves. And you actually take advantage of the knowledge and experience of the people who actually do the job.
Absolutely. None of us are as smart as all of us.
Great idea. Great comment. Thanks.